Have you ever made a crochet bag or a top and the straps stretch out like cooked spaghetti? Watch this. Elastic disaster, right? But this one, as you can see, it's not moving. The secret? Bias tape. Let me show you how I used it in my projects. Hey crochet friends, I'm Mo, your crochet companion. Have your straps ever stretched out faster than your patience mid-project? This fix, it's for you. It's quick, it's subtle, and honestly, kind of genius. I mean, because I'm the one that thought of it up. I mean, I'm just saying, you know. Anyway, crochet stretches because yarn's a God-give. Add weight, a phone, wallet, keys, the whole thing sags. But bias tape, it acts like invisible enforcement. It carries the weight so your crochet keeps its shape. It's the hidden backbone of every good strap. Here's a quick sample so you can see the difference. So you see how this one is super stretchy, even this part of it stretched out, but it's super stretchy. And you know, it doesn't matter how thick or how skinny you make it, it just is stretchy. So you're gonna always run into complications if you're using crochet as your actual strap, unless you have something so light as maybe a pencil that you want to carry in your little bag, or maybe a brooch or something like that. It really is not feasible. Now this, on the other hand, because I've used the bias tape on this to make it solid and secure. So this is what I actually used on my tank top. So this is actually what bias tape is. You can either buy it at a fabric store, or you can make your own by doubling. And well, if you look on the inside of it, it takes a piece of fabric, folds it in half, and then folds it again in fours, right? And you want to make sure that you grab a bias tape that matches or slightly closely resembles what it is that you are using. So as you can see on my tank top here, what I did was that to make it more secure, I don't know if this is going to be very visually, but don't worry, I've got another visual for you as well. So I secured a smaller, thinner bit of bias tape, and I just sewed it on with clear thread. Okay, and I sewed it on the top edge of the tank top, and then on this particular tank top I used the bias tape as the strap itself, and then I sewed. And as you can see, metal and chains, that's going to be a heavy thing on straps. So I for sure wanted to make sure that it wasn't tugging at the actual crochet piece. So I crocheted the chain over top of the bias tape, making that a nice secure strap. Basically, your bias tape, it carries the weight, and the crochet just looks fabulous. So this is a swimsuit cover-up that I crocheted. I'll post a picture of it on the side here. So on this, obviously, it's a lighter color. So I put the bias tape on the edge where it runs all the way to the back. So it's all the way through the strap, all the way from the back to the front. I didn't put it over top of here. I kind of wish that I had, because that would have even made it even more secure. But as it is, the main part of the structure was this piece right here, and so it made it perfect to just do that bias tape right on the edge and then all the way down through the entire strap. And that's because I wanted the delicate crochet strap without worrying about them stretching to my knees. The bias tape, it gives it that structure, but still keeps that soft drape And that's what I was looking for when it came to this, because as you can see, I've got my delicate crocheted structure over my bias tape, making it very, very secure. And as you can see, it's not going to stretch out. I know you can't see what I'm doing behind here, but it's dangling to the floor. So it's holding its shape. And you can see that in my pictures because I do have it on a mannequin. And you can see on the mannequin that it's actually beautifully hanging. Oh, well, imagine that. I could zoom out so you guys can see more of the actual dress. There you go. So I used the clear thread. That's what I use. I haven't found a really good, right now this seems to be working, but I've been trying to find a little bit sturdier color, or a not necessarily color, but a sturdier thread. But as you can see, you really can't see. You can kind of see the indentations where I put my stitches, but you can't really see the actual stitch itself, but that's because I wanted to make it look seamless, and you can't see the bias tape on the other side. So that's where that is. So this is the thread you would use, and the bias tape you can make your own. That way you can match your coloration. That would actually be wonderful, wouldn't it? That's pretty much it. All you do is sew the bias tape along the inside edge. Simple, hand stitch, nothing fancy. It's basically sewing 101 stuff. The goal isn't pretty stitches, it's just invisible strength. It's one of those tiny upgrades that totally changes your game. I'm sure you, if you have already seen my Steampunk tank top that I revealed on Wednesday, that is what I used in that tank top, as well as the dress that I'm going to put a picture up in the video itself. Until next time, keep those straps sturdy, and may your hooks never hide.